What's happening, you guys? What is happening, you guys? Happy Wednesday, or whatever the day is. Incredible to be here with you guys. I'll do a bit of an analysis here, what I'm looking at on gold. It's quite interesting what gold's doing right now. But yeah, amazing to be here with you guys. Let's have a good session. Win, lose, or draw. Just stick to the rules. That's all we can do. All we can do is stick to the rules. What's up, Nick? Where's the intro song? We'll have to pull up the intro song as a mid intro song. But yeah, here we are. We're doing it. We're really doing something over here that's quite rare. And I think that's pretty cool. What's up, TikTok? Connect, bro. We're doing something over here that's quite rare and quite cool. So, you know, I said in the Discord earlier that there's a high probability we're going to get stuck in this range until NFP. Like this kind of box here. Till NFP, which is all good. We can still scalp. Look at today. A lot of shit in here. Like we caught a couple of nice trades there in Asia. But yeah, we're going to have to come through. It's the last day of the month as well. So we're going to have to be on our toes. We have to stay very sharp, and we really need to see exactly what we need to see in order to participate. Last day of the month, NFP week. Bro, just go to sleep and don't trade that shit. No. No. I would have to say. But yeah, let's have a bit of a look here. I'll show you guys what I'm kind of looking at, right? So it's pretty obvious. If we drop back to the 4 hour quickly over here. Please advise, can I borrow money? Can anyone lend Aaron money? He blew his accounts. He blew every account. Hey guys, no stream today. Blew all my accounts. Yeah, we'll do a bit of analysis. There's kind of like this mid-range I think is pretty interesting, right? You can see we've kind of tapped into it a couple times. You know, there's definitely some sort of mid-range here. And I've sort of broken it down into kind of two parts here. I honestly think like as where gold sits right now, you're either here or you're here. Right now we're below. So I kind of want to participate below. Maybe sells, maybe fill this range down to this level here. Obviously we're going to just react to what it's doing, but yeah, I think without overthinking it too much. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Sounds good, man. What's up, Carolina? Yeah, I think of where we're sitting right now. There's obviously, this is a great level. If we get a candle that closes below this level, that's going to be awesome, right? It's a very strong level. We've got very clean range to the left. You know, I've got a couple wicks here, but nothing too crazy. Like, if we get some sort of nice formation down here, that'll be incredible. Or even some sort of bounce off this range. All right? Some sort of bounce off this range. And then I think above, I'd probably want to participate above this range here. I don't know. You can look at this and say, well, what about a break above that? I just don't like that there's this and then this to the left, like very close. What's the distance to this level? Nothing too big. It's like 32 pips. So I think in terms of levels, unless price prints something interesting here for me to look at, But like, there's no denying we're kind of just consolidating until NFP. We've got big news events tonight, big news events on Friday. All right. The support line also big rejections hourly time frame. Yeah, so like the support line, you can see it's stabbed a few times over here. But if we get the right type of formation around there, in terms of indications that it's gonna push below, that could be cool. A lot of rejections right here, kind of like that level that we're at right now. In terms of you guys that are in the mentorship, then you paid it, like, you know, our section on zones and ranges. You know, we kind of got this range here, and then if we were to like kind of break out of that range, I think it's fair to say that there's like another level almost below that. Like here, that we could look at participating in as well. You know, if this were to like come down, if this were to come down now and then like kind of bounce around within this box and then break through or bounce off. Just some ideas. At the end of the day, I'm just going to be looking at market structure and seeing how things develop and then making a decision based on that. I'm just throwing out some ideas of what like my overview is. Nothing's concrete. Nothing's ever rarely concrete when I'm doing these types of analyses. I'm not trying to get tied to anything. Any advice? I want to get into trading, but wanting to know what the candlesticks mean. Dean, just jump on Google and stuff. Like, start learning all the basics, brother. Chop City, yeah, it is definitely Chop City. But like, we caught 2 fucking really nice trades here in Asia. We did the Asia stream, the mentorship. We do that every morning, and took a beautiful type 2 setup right here. Right. And then immediately caught the reverse on the way back down, which was here. I cut mine short here at like 11 pips, and it obviously dropped like 100. But yeah, just bang, 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 banana. Nothing crazy. Didn't need to do too many massive size or anything. I got 300k accounts over here. I've already made 500 US just at a couple of scalps. I mean, 500 AUD. Nothing. Don't need to change the world. Took 1L, 1 win. Nice. We always go with the trend. Well, typically I would like to, but at the moment we're just consolidating. There's really 3 markets that the market could be in, right? An uptrend, a downtrend, or consolidation. And right now we're just consolidation. Yeah, no more, Dillawa. No more, my brother. Crazy, hey? Crazy. NQ, let's have a look at NQ. Oh wow, look at NQ. Yeah, nothing really clean there. We've got this level above here now that we're kind of approaching. NQ just doesn't know what it wants to do. I guess it does. It's slowly creeping up. Yeah, but it'd have to be very, very... It's very rare that I go to NQ and I just see a textbook setup. Yeah, crazy. What up, Brucey? Dude, that Insta video about boredom speaks to me on a deeper level. Appreciate that. It's good to hear, Izzy. That's just me freestyling things that I've kind of reflected on and noticed. So that's good that you it can resonate with you. You can maybe reflect on it as well. You waiting for a retest? Yeah, fair. Big Mitch, been killing the content on Instagram. Thank you, brother. Yeah, just keep punching out the content, right? See if we can just keep giving people the kind of stuff that they want to see and see if people get value out of shit. Big Anus, what up? What up? Big A-Dog. Nice, Junior. Is that the old strategy? No. And here's my plan for the month of May. 100 a day for a month of May on a 50K. 100 a day on a month of May for a 50k. Sounds perfect. The only thing I would say is be careful about setting plans, because you can kind of set yourself up for potentially going on tilt. Because like, man, remember, I've got to get 100 a day, and then you take a loss and you're down 100 for the day. You're like, no, I remember the plan, 100 a day. Shit, let me get it back. It's just something to, maybe something to think about. I've just found that with trading, whenever I set a, and I notice other traders as well, when you set a plan like that, psychologically it can be a bit tricky. I was gonna I would have taken this sell at the break past this level here, I think. What was it? What's the range? 23 pips it would have dropped. The quality is excellent. Ah, that's good to know. It's called a ZV-E10. It's kind of like a vlogging camera. I think it's a lens that helps more than anything. It's a 15 to 50 mil Sigma lens. What the Sigma? Hard crypto. Crypto's got me hard, yeah. What prop do? Oh, this is actually a good reminder. I use Bullinox. Does anyone else use Bullinox? I've got a 100k account there pending. Like, I'm trying to pay for it so I can actually start using the account. It says pending. And I had to sign a new contract today. Did anyone else have to sign a new contract in the last couple of days with Bullinox? I probably signed one that just basically says every dollar you make, it's actually not yours and we're going to take it all. Nah, not 5. No, it's not 5k. It's 3,100. Or is that what was that in the new contract, that it needs to be 5k now? If so, that's really pushing it. That's like fucking, they're really kind of scamming people now. Really? Where? I'll have to look it up after this, but does your course provide all the basic info about trading, or is it just trading strategy? It's a bit of everything, but I have links and stuff like that if you're still very, very new, for you to follow up on and to get to learn the very basics. The basics are easy, bro. The basics are very easy to learn. Is there a reason a lot of traders I see only have one or a few fundeds? Why not go for all 20 in Apex? Yeah, but that's all good and well to say, but how are you going to just magically get 20? You still have to trade them. It's still difficult to get funded. It's not easy. And if you spend all this money to get 20 accounts and then you blow them, you just wasted like 20 grand. Well, not 20 grand, but however much it is. And it's psychologically stressing knowing that you're trading with 20 accounts linked. I trade with 4 linked. And that's like, there's like a little bit of a psychological thing of like, yeah, this is going over 4 accounts, right? Now, to be honest, I think it's going down a bit and then shoot up, bro. Bro, what you think doesn't matter. The markets don't care about what you think, bro. We just have to wait and see what the market structure does. And then that's all it is. Thinking your way into a trade will always end up as a stop loss. Top step, yeah. Missed the type 1 on a 1 hour. I think I know what you're talking about. No, it's not anything until the candle actually closes. We need a red candle to actually close. Like, it wasn't this is like a pretty good setup for the type 2. As this support was formed here and it pushed past, I would have taken that. But that was a bit pre-London-ish. I wasn't on the charts. I'm just thinking you make 3k to get funded and then 5k as a buffer. Yeah, but I don't think it's 5k. I don't know where you read that from. It's always been 3,100. If I may ask, please, what's your take with war? I don't know, bro. I don't think about it. There's no point trying to think too far into things that you can't control, or how it's going to affect the market and things like that. Like, there's no point getting caught up in that shit. You're never going to know anything. London about to go crazy. What up, tradeaholics? Nice, Chester. ugly range this week. Yeah, it's a lot of consolidation. You know, it's the end of the month, NFP week. Roger that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been paid out by Bullinox a few times. What chat you looking at? I'm looking at TikTok and YouTube. So what do we got? This is a 30-minute closure. We're pre-London over here. I lose my combine because I revenge trade. I can't control my emotions. Yep. And guess what? That's what every trader does until they find success. So the good news is the only thing that's stopping you from finding success in the game is your ability to control your emotions and stop revenge trading. The bad news is it's very difficult, and typically you have to go through a lot of pain in order to be so fed up with it that you just say enough is enough. I gotta stop this shit. I gotta stop the revenge trading, the over trading, the over leveraging, the impulse trading. But yeah, man, happy to be here with you guys. See if we can get something nice, some nice structure over here. Catch a trade. We're really doing something unique over here. We're just a bunch of idiots that figured out a way to pull money out of the financial markets, and we get to show up every day and help each other and really do it. We really get to just pull money out of air, essentially. Does it happen every day? No. You actually lose money some days, but overall, we make money. And if we can stay consistent, not only can you make money, you can actually become rich. The R word. Don't be afraid to say, I can become rich. Say the word, bro. Don't be scared. Don't be a little bitch. Are you scared that somebody's going to think that you're trying to do something extraordinary? I think you are, aren't you? Or you're just here for a hobby. You're just trying to fuck around. You're wasting time. I'm trying to become rich. I want to have a family one day, and I want to be rich. What did dad have to go through to get rich? It's like a flash of all the scenes. I fucking blew another account. You know what I mean? So, we're pretty lucky, man. Whatever reason, God showed us these markets over here. For whatever reason, God showed us these markets. You know, a lot of people get shown the markets, but not everyone gets to feels a key word. Not everyone gets to feel the emotions of what trading can bring you, because you can dabble in the markets, but you still will never get that feeling of what it can actually bring you, the potential of it. And only some people get exposed to that. And then God goes, okay, if you want to find real success with this, I'm going to put you through it, because you're going to need to go through it in order to get there. And then that's where everyone crumbles and fails, because they have to work on themselves. Revenge trade. I couldn't stop doing this. I couldn't stop doing that. Because God's testing you. He's trying to see, are you really ready for this? Because he knows in order for you to be ready for this, you're going to have to get a fucking such a high level of self-development to find success. And most just can't hack it. They just go back to playing games and fucking around and wasting their life. Lockout feature's great, yeah. Made money the zesty way, hell yeah. 100%. I want to be rich, yep, amen. Speak it into existence, yep. Would you have taken that sell when it creates support? I would have taken this sell here, yeah. I would have taken this sell here. Yep, impulse sell. You're preaching to me, yes sir, or ma'am. Yep. You got to understand, like, obviously you create everything in the spiritual realm by thinking about it first, right? You manifest it, you attach the thought with emotion. So you really think about it, you attach it with emotion. So if I'm thinking about myself being very wealthy and my family and the future car, the house, the feeling, the way you'd feel, you attach the thought with an emotion. And obviously that's going to put it in motion, but then you have to do the daily habitual shit that's going to get you there in the physical realm. And then what happens is they connect at some point. Connect. I really, really, truly believe that. I really, really, truly believe that. Only from first-hand experience. That's all. Then I reckon you would make a good priest. Billions and billions in trading priests. Yeah, nice. I'll tell you what's a good setup with that. I want to bring up the drawing tool, but I'm scared my computer's just literally going to explode. I've got like 97 different programs up. Let's risk it. Fuck, like Sonic 2, the old school one of their songs is stuck in my head from one of the maps. I've got to play it. Have you tried binary? No. I am non-binary though. Have you tried non-binary options? Wait, why don't they just call it that? Let's be honest. Non-binary option, not non-binary trading. Damn, that dude that was telling me he's got a 98% win rate was saying, yeah, I trade binary. I should have said, bro, is that because you're non-binary? Yeah, I'll tell you something. Let me check this out, Chester. So when I was saying I would have taken this setup here, so you obviously had that 15-minute candle close there, and then you go to yourself, well, you know, it's closed a bit. If this is like sort of a setup for a type 2, we found weakening, hit an area of resistance, came back, closed, engulfed that one. All I need is the next one to wick up and push down. I wouldn't have taken that because it's come down too far from resistance. I want to always put my stop loss at least up at resistance. You don't get it every time, and then you can put it against the top wick there. But even then, this, I'm pretty sure, created like a tiny top wick. It wasn't even that big. It was just like there, right? So in cases like this, I believe the 30 isn't, this is a 15. So the 30 is still open, right? And then what happens after that is you'll get a small body green candle to create a bit of support like this, and then that's the 30 closure. So now the 30 closing candles there closer to resistance, and then what ends up happening after that is you'll get a wick from the new 15, and which is also the new 30, and now you're getting a 30-minute type 2 setup with a bit of support that's been created on the 15 to kind of cement it into the chart, and then you can kind of take that impulse sell there. And I typically have found really good success with that setup. And that's basically what happened here. My only reservation was the fact that that bit of support that did get created was a little bit doji. Like I didn't like that the candle was this far down on this end. I would typically like it to be kind of there. But no, I think that was a great setup. I've back tested this scenario quite a lot. It works well. Greetings from Mexico. What up? What up? What up? Can you link a copy of Apex? Can you link a copy of copy trading Apex and Bull? Because I think you can, but you need an external copy trading software. What's up, Doe? You were wondering about that too? Yeah. You know, we can talk about that more in the mentorship. Like you don't see it very often. The environment needs to be pretty specific for it to play out. But yeah, not a bad setup. Not a bad setup. Would have obviously liked a bit more of a test up here as well. I would have been a bit sus on that. It's not perfect, but it, you know, I would have done probably a lower lot size and participated in just a little scalp there. Greetings from Nigeria. What up, my brother? From London? Wow. Gang. Took a type 2 and then got wrecked. Oh, I see. So yeah, you based it initially off the 15. Gotcha. And gave it a second chance. Nice. Big John, what's up, my bro? Greetings from the Philippines. Greetings from Germany. Dang. Yeah, maybe we need to do a meetup, like a Mr. Worldwide meetup, and just get all my Nigerian, fucking German, Filipino brothers, and we all link up. And we see who's got the biggest shirt on. Big Perry. What up, brother? Do you have to wait for a retest if it go below or above? Yeah, you typically always need to wait for a retest, brother, if you're getting a breakout trade. Hi from Islington. Nice. Hi from Gunda. Lebanon, wow. When are the Aussie meetups? Yeah. I keep saying I'm going to do it soon, and I just get so busy, and then I think about how I'm going to do it and when I'm going to do it. We've got to do it, though, at some point. Hi from Pakistan. Damn. Romania. Fucking hell, this is Mr. Worldwide. So international. Big Delt. Deleter. I'm just going to call you Delt. Can I just call you Delt? It just rolls off the tongue quicker. What's up, my brother? Delt was there in the Asia stream and the mentorship. We got Asia with it. We got Asianed.
Femininity becoming rare, at least amongst the women of this day and age. Masculinity is under attack, perhaps there will be a backlash to that. Feminism is a problem to the holy patriarchy design of Jah. Feminism is a problem. Who gonna make the home and
raise the children grow? Feminism. I'm never gonna get it. Who's gonna make the home, H-O-M-E, and grow? Who's gonna make the home and make the children grow? He should have just said grow. Don't try and rhyme home with grow. But yeah. Feminism is a problem. So fucking not getting any chicks after that song. Feminism is a problem. Never getting pussy again. All good. All good. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Because tonight will be the night that I will blow my account. Over again. Don't make me change. What's a 4 out? Yeah, this is like very tricky market structure on the higher time frames. I feel bad for like intraday swing guys. I feel bad for intraday swing guys. Like, it obviously looks like we're getting potentially some sort of, well, it's changing now, but if this, you know, if this 1 hour were to kind of stay down and kind of engulf here, you know, it doesn't look bad as like a type 2 1 hour setup, but we'd still need confirmation on the higher time frame, a lower time frame to get an actual entry. Feminism is a... Somebody DM'd me today. Hey bro, I love your stream. I couldn't stop laughing at that crazy dog barking dude. I was like, I checked my fucking my comments and people are just like flat out saying in the Beninging and shit. In the Beninging. I got PayPal. I'm in need of $2. If we get top 2 developing... Yeah, that's it. John, you basically just called out what I was thinking, yeah. Dan, I beg you please not at the song again, start of you. Relies heavy on win rates instead of risk to reward ratio. Yeah, don't worry. Like, over time, you can get higher risk to reward. I'm being a bit like... I've got to be honest, like, this month is... It's been on, like, you've had to adapt a lot this month. I've literally had to double the size of the ranges I take with the tariffs. Like, the ranges have just increased dramatically, which is fine. But yeah, you can get like a decent win rate. You can get a decent risk to reward, like a 1 to 1.7 on average with a high win rate. If you can be with it, with my strategy, if you can be patient and wait for the actual A+ setups, you get a very high win rate. And even if you do lose, if you hang out for another hour or so, you'll get another good setup. How do you determine top and bottom lines? Yeah, we base that on the 15. Essentially where the closures are. We've got clean range above that. Closures down here, we've got clean range above that. You would need at least, you know, like 30 pips to the next support. But if we look to the left here, the next support is all the way down here. Right, so look at all that green, just one color. Just one color. And then there's that. So a break below would be nice. Who's gonna raise the children grow? Hesty, you're gonna get blocked, bro. Sorry, Roz. Can't be like doing that. Dan, you stream on Twitch? No, I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Which is pretty random, right? Yeah, imagine. When the market goes back to normal, we will literally be trillionaires. But it's still alright. Like, it's interesting. Like, you'll still get those setups, but it's just, you measure the range and you're like, huh. Turns out this range is 4,000 pips instead of 14. So it's like the actual structure of the candle still looks the same. It's just the ranges are bigger. $15 would look nice for a seal. Perry reckons the 15 will look nice for Seal the singer. Okay. If we get this 15-minute closure, we will get Seal the singer. Seal. Imagine your name is fucking Seal. Is that the noise seals make? I really love your channel. I really love you, Emmanuel. Thank you. I really love you, Emmanuel. Yeah, after NFP, like it's the last day of the... Is this the last day of the month? I think it's the last day of the month. We've got NFP this week. We've got Red Folder News tonight. Like this... If you notice, this kind of happens a lot. And also, like, it almost looks like we're creating some sort of pennant. Which is kind of like built up aggression almost. And then it just bursts. So we could get a bust tonight. Like this chart could bust all over your shit tonight. With Red Folder News. So we'll have to wait and see. Who's gonna raise the children grow? I love this channel. You're fun, not bored. Yeah, we're gonna throw a bit of freaking feminism as a problem in the mix of it, right? Can the long wicks to the left, how do you view them? Wicks to fill or... Oh, these wicks over here? No, these ones wouldn't be considered wick fills. These are, you know... Like, for instance, if we, you know, we're saying... So check this out. It's actually that's a good question. Like, just say we get a break below here, right? And we're going, okay, I'm looking to... You know, I'm interested. We've got a break below here. All I need is a retest. And then a push. In this type of scenario, I would be thinking in my head, can we get past these wicks? Because 3 times we rejected. This was 3 entirely different times we rejected heavily off this range. So that will be like something in my head. I will take this into consideration. But if it was just like kind of one long wick like that, I'd be like, great, then we can look at a wick fill. You know what I mean? See the difference? The fucking alpaca. Hey bro, do you reckon 4-hour time frame? Wait, hey bro, do you reckon 4-hour time frame high and low sweeps are good? Yeah, I don't know too much about that, brother. Sorry. Just do it. Nah, that, you know what, man? You guys need to stop fucking around, some of you guys. So check this out. Because I'm kind of sick of everyone being such pussies a lot of the time. And that's only from experience. I've been a pussy most of my life. And it got me nowhere. You know what I mean? So...
Do it! Just do it!
Sorry if I blew your ears out.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Seriously though, man. Seriously though, man. Fuck, bro. Why are you so scared? We're all gonna be dead soon. Sick of motherfuckers being pussies. Hi, Lovey's watching from North Island. Oops, sorry. I probably just swore too much for a girl that says things like lovely and stuff. It's not a fucking alpaca, mate. It's a llama. The best scalping indicator? Your brain. Literally. I just blew my trading account last week just because you were not live. Doi! I was live. Real. Yes, sir. Meow. Just do it. All right, 6 minutes for this 1 hour to close. Look how nice it looks as a 1 hour type 2. Is this real? No. How many lots with $90? Bro, if you don't know that answer, I would highly suggest you don't trade. Because it's going to be gone. When you get a kitten... Ah. You know what? You fucking might be right, Perry. Add me to your class, sir. There's a free Discord. Yeah, I got a free Discord. You probably have to come over to the YouTube chat to get it. Let me put a link in the YouTube chat here. Anybody that's interested in joining the free Discord, I just put it in the YouTube chat here. A lot of traders over here. Holy shit. So look, someone here just caught $700. Beautiful. Nah, just flicking through all the time frames really. Chester, what's your name are you in the Discord, Chester? What about TikTok? No, I can't post links on TikTok chat, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't let me post links in my TikTok chat, so you have to come over to YouTube. My YouTube is the same name as my TikTok name, Daniel Holmes Trades. I'm live there right now. Right about the beard and the kitten, yeah. What do you think about the wick fill upside on the 1 hour? Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Nah. I think we've already kind of tested that to a degree. We're kind of pushing down over here. I would love it if we can kind of like close below this, you know, this level of support-ish here. 30 minute, create a tiny bit of support. Remember what we were just saying about the 1 hour, that 15 type 2 setup? How you create a bit of 15 support there. Now, if we flick to the 30 minute, we kind of got a similar, I mean, the 1 hour, we've kind of got a similar situation on the 1 hour, and then we flick to the 30 and we go, oh, look, the 30's creating a bit of support. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Norbert. There's comments and chats, yeah. Oh, it's Nin. Okay. Yep, sweet. What's NFP? Non-farm payroll. It's just where like numbers get released about the employment for everything except farm. So if you go to a website called Forex Factory, you guys, anybody that doesn't know this, you'll be able to see these red folders. That's when high impact news. So I know at 10:30 tonight, we have GDP tonight, which is red folder, high impact news. And then tomorrow, and then we've got PCE as well. But tomorrow, unemployment claims tomorrow. And then Friday is the big one. Friday's NFP. It comes around once a month. And that's when you see, have you ever seen the videos where the market just all of a sudden impulsively shoots really aggressively? That's what you'll see happen. So we don't really trade it because you don't know which way it's going to go, but it's always interesting. Maybe I will trade it just for a bit of entertainment. Maybe I'll stream it. I've done it before. It's pretty entertaining. But it is essentially, I can't really say the word, but the thing you do at the casino. FX and futures looking different. Well, I know the 4 hours is going to look different. Be surprised if the fucking... Oh yeah, they do look a little bit different, don't they? Yeah, don't want this 1 hour to go too much lower. How do you know which impacts gold? Anything that impacts the US dollar will impact gold. You just flip a coin. Friday we're flipping coins. Yeah, I might do a bit of a Friday fucking and you know, casino stream. We'll see. Emmanuel, what up? What up? Thanks, learned a lot. Pleasure is mine, my friend. We just got to do something about this feminism. Yeah, man, I used to stream at 6 p.m. Now I'm like freaking starting at like 4:15 type beat. I think I built like a lot of people that knew to tune in at 6. So the later my stream goes, the more the numbers go up because people are used to tuning in then. Boring market, sad. The market's always boring. It's not meant to be fun. It is not meant to be fun.
Genesis 1, verse 1. In the beginning, in the beginning, yeah, in the
what? In the what? Say it. Say it.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. In the beginning. That's fucking gangster. I'm gonna be honest. That's fucking gangster. I'm gonna start saying that. In the beginning. In the beginning. Fuck yes, bro. What have we been doing? We've been fucking around saying beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. NFP stands for blown account. Yes, sir. In the beginning. Big Chuck, what up? What up? In the beginning. You guys are... I don't know what's up with you guys saying beginning. The game's changed, bro. The game's changed. You either adapt or get left behind. It's in the beginning. Oh, fuck. Just... I shouldn't laugh. English isn't my first language. Very difficult to pronounce. I believe it will be our coop. So I would love a top wick on this candle. But it does look like we have, like, you know, if it does look like we're trying to gravitate our way down to this key level. There's a lot of liquidity and shit below this level, right? There's a lot of liquidity and shit down here, but regardless, it just looks like we've been gradually kind of shifting our way down there. And I would love to see some sort of reaction off this level. You know, it's a bit of a shame. I would have loved a top wick on this and maybe wrote it down. Which maybe I could if it were to flip green now and fuck around. But we'll see. We'll see. Anytime you're thinking in your head this could happen and it doesn't, just chill out. Don't get stuck on the idea. And then just start watching as new things develop. And like, oh yeah, okay, this looks good. And a new thing happens. It happens every day. Every single day I'm like, oh, this might happen. Then it doesn't. Then a new thing happens. I'm like, oh, okay, this looks good. In at the beginning. In at the beginning. In at the beginning. What do you guys reckon about this? Got it from Temu ages ago. Pretty cool. Little thing to put on your wall. Temu. I had to buy the frame from like IKEA though. I wrote something interesting. Correlation drops goes hard, vice versa. Check it out. Nah, I don't play around with any correlation. I keep things hella simple, man. So how do I draw support and resistance perfectly? It depends. There's different ways, but then if you change your place, no. I'll go let me over to. Oh, no, the bridge is there. It's just still a bit dark, bright. I mean, yeah, because I've been starting the streams a bit earlier. It's still a bit bright, so I don't open it up. Pretty good idea if you ask me. You now doing ads? Huh? What ads? Oh, Temu ads. Wow, imagine that. If there's... Imagine being sponsored by Temu. It's like, you know, could have been Louis Vuitton, but I guess it was Temu. So let's see what it looks like over here on the 30, the 15. It's definitely gravitating towards this key level here. Yep, I'm interested in staying patient here. I'm very interested in staying patient. We're gonna raise our children, grow. Yeah, but Chop City. Definitely Chop City. Chop Suey. Yeah, he's a funded account 0. These are funded bangers. I'm interested in staying patient. Oh, fuck. That's so fucking stupid. To buy is too risky. Yeah, I guess. I'm up 12,000. Beautiful. 12 bangers. I finna try and get 100 bands. I finna try and get 100 bands. So I'm just gonna be just waiting for a setup for that. Please, sir. Please, sir, no. Please, sir. John, don't do that to me, sir. Alright, Gold. We know what you want to do, bro. Just do it. You know. You might as well just do it, you know? You're not fooling anyone. The gig's up type shit. I don't know whether you want to break below, but I know you want to test at least. I know you want to test it. You're curious. You're an organic organism with you're real. No, I'm joking. I'm going to a meeting with your team. Ah, sick. Good stuff, man. Nice. Excited for you, bro. It should be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. TikTok to viewers are a different breed. That's definitely a fact. I feel like you're going to go off on someone if they say, please. Nah. Damn. Perry thinks it's going to break below and specifically drop 81.5 ticks. Aggressively buy, someone said. Well, I know why he's saying that, because it gets to a key level and it either goes down or up, right? So you're essentially banking on it going up with no logic behind it other than the fact that it's a key level. Yeah, this is gold, man. This is gold. Someone says buy or sell and just literally delete my whole life. Go live under the bridge because I'm unemployed. Just he's not waiting for confirmation. Exactly. You got to think about it like this, man. Like, and I'm not trying to preach, but I'm just trying to be honest. Like, because we're looking at a chart and you just see numbers in that, you forget we're actually trying to pull money out of the markets. When we pull the money out of the markets, it can literally be in our hand. So don't ever lose respect and be like, oh, just like be loosey-goosey with your entries and shit like that. Like, let's really be real about it. But that doesn't mean get super emotional about it if you lose or win, but it just means remember what we're doing here. remember what's a problem, and it's typically feminism. You waiting for an entry? I want a spa. Perry means a spa, like he wants to be in a spa. Damn, I could go a spa and a massage. All this standing up. What nationality are you, bro? I'm Australian, but my mum's side is Macedonian. 1,000,000%. Yeah, fair. Play the feminism song, bro. People are gonna hate me, bro, if I do. DXY has been choppy too. Yeah, that like all the markets will be kind of weird prior to big red folder events. Is she Albanian, Macedonian, or just Macedonian? Just Macedonian, yeah. Yeah, they're purebred Macedonians, came over here when they were young. Macadamia nuts. That's right, Reza. And tomorrow and the next day. I'm from Kosovo. I don't even know what that is. This guy said buy or sell. Bro, it's not this guy. Everyone says that. Hey, you guys on YouTube, if you've ever, I mean on TikTok, if you've ever typed into a streamer's chat saying buy or sell with a question mark, you literally need to look in the mirror and just say on repeat at least 400 times. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay? That's all. Oh, it's on the border of Macedonia. Okay. Sick. Check my analysis. Yeah, throw it in the Discord. What analysis have you guys got if you want to throw in the Dissy? What happened to the analysis page here? We need to bring that analysis page back. All right, here's someone's analysis. Yeah, if anyone's got any analysis, throw it in the chat room here in the Discord. We'll have a look at what you guys are looking at. Savage advice. Well, in this today's world, you need to just get you need to get real with people. You need to get real with people. So call me Savage Garden, but that's just what's up. I'm walking away from the struggles in my life. Is that Savage Garden? Hey, trying to find a better day. That's actually a fucking dope song. That was the zestiest thing I've ever said, but I don't know, it just hits. That's Craig David. Oh fuck. What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor. Damn, didn't he like piss on someone on stage? Oh, that's R. Kelly. Shit, man, my brain's mushed. Quit straight and go to Idols? Yeah. That's Craig. CD, we call him. Tell me what's your flavor. Zesty song as well. Alright, we're kind of dancing around here. That's alright. I can play the game of waiting. I can play the patience game with the markets. That's the thing you gotta ask yourself. Can you play the patience game with markets? Do you realize, you know, we've had a lot of world wars in the world and it's, you know, a lot of people have died, rest in peace. But the markets have killed more traders than all that combined. And how did it do it, you might ask? It did it by testing the patience of traders. That's all. It just tested the patience and one by one, they all just crumbled. One by one, they all crumbled. So if we can just be patient over here and wait for a setup, we, you know, we separate ourselves from that statistic. Yeah, fuck yeah. The gravitational intuition, manipulation, accumulation. Yep. Okay, I see what's up with that system. Oh, you're in a buy. Okay, nice, Jack Amanda. Can I join your Discord? Absolutely. But you have to come over to the YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now. It's the same name as my TikTok name. And it's pinned in the chat. The free Discord link is pinned in the chat. Anywhere else? YouTube not working? Really? Big Anus is still here. Okay, nice. Make sure you guys drop a like for the stream, friends. I bet I've got 44. Yay! I'm a freaking loser. There's been 710 people here and only 40 have liked it. Wow. Can anyone do the math of that? That's unbelievable. I mean, I knew I was a loser, but she'll never like me. ChatGPT. Hey, listen to this, bucko. If I've had 710 people watch my stream, but only 44 have liked it, how much of a loser am I?
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Engagement can vary a lot. The important
No! I'm a loser! Anyway, chat tried to be nice to me. Confirmed by AI, yeah. Fortunately. Guys, take your time, don't buy. So good advice, Mario. We bounced up a 4-hour weekly demand zone, the 4-hour demand area. Yeah, but can you really call this a weekly zone? I think we're like only just... It's not really a zone. Like we've only been here once before type shit. Like I could understand if it was like something down here where it's like, you know, there's multiple weekly structures formed. But yeah, I don't listen to me. I don't know anything about that kind of shit. Wow, look at these daily candles, you guys. Very interesting. Good job, ChatGPT. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Why are the voices so real now? Like AI is just like, come on, bro. Like you don't have to be that real. You know, they breathe and shit. They're like, it's like, it's getting too real. You will get your likes. Demand because I demand it to react. Why would you choose gold out of all the difference? Yeah, gold just has good price action. It's a volatile market, so it's always moving. Some of the other pairs move slowly and just weird. And, you know, I've used to trade multiple pairs and I just found gold to be the most... It's just the best for scalpers, I believe. Bro, forget trading. I just want to hear you talk, lol. Bro, what are we going to talk about? The current state of the economical freaking political state of the world. Yeah, it's still a little bit bright outside. I'm walking away from Craig fucking David. R. Kelly. Who's heard that R. Kelly song where he's like, I better not get, I'll get banned. How long after learning Raja did you become profitable? I don't think it's that linear. Like I learned Raja when I first came into trading, right? I learned from his concepts, just basic price action shit. And then I ditched it all, went around the world for like fucking a year and a half. And then tried every strategy, every system, brought every course, and then came back to just simple price action trading and just, I didn't like redo his shit. I just kind of remembered about price action trading breakouts and then started developing a couple, you know, really just 2 different systems and then just focused on that. But yeah, stuck to just clean naked charts. But yeah, in short, it took me like 2 years to really get my shit together. Yeah, Bren, you need to start from the ground up. There's a difference between investing and day trading. Jaden Smith is in to actually learn that. That's what I was going to ask ChatGPT, Matt. Only 5 point... Hey, you guys, I looked at the statistics and found that only 5.71% of the people that are watching have liked the stream. So smash that like button and fucking throw a brick at the subscribe button and slam dunk your phone into the share button. You know what I mean? Hi, bro. Do you do copy trading? Yeah, I have multiple accounts linked. Unfollowed. No! Don't leave! No! I'm getting unfollowed, guys. Fuck! Mom! Shit. shit. Unfollowed. What am I gonna do? Fuck, hang on. Mum. Hidden_777 said he's unfollowing me on TikTok. Delete the account? Okay, yep, sweet. Alright, we're kind of stuck in the mud here on gold, right? Wow, look at these 15-minute candles. Followed. Yes, I just made up for it. Someone followed. You, bro. I followed you. Yes, just made up for it even more. Screw that guy. Message for Dan. My P&L is under $28, which I'm happy with because a few months ago I was under, wow, 1.5. If it wasn't for Dan teaching me how to be zesty, I wouldn't have made it. Wow, Mikey. That's a big improvement in that past month. Good stuff, man. Unfollowed to balance it. Bro, it's okay. Relax, bro. Old ones leave and only strong ones stay. Yeah, that's good. That's true. Where's the best place to start trading? Just Google and YouTube. Google and YouTube are good. GoogleTube is good. I'm going to be honest, guys. As of late, I've really started to feel like this.
Started. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Gotta hear this.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom.
Oh, I can't say that word. I might get shut down here. Hey, TikTok, I'm going to continue here on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now. Come over. Come over to the YouTube stream. Daniel Holmes Trades. I beat TikTok to it. That song said the N-word. That song just said the N-word. And I think if I get in trouble for that again, they'll ban me. They could give me a full strike or even shut me down. Sheesh. Someone give the pass, bro. Oh, so we're moving up over here. The 15, like this consolidation shit here, it's like, there's not a huge amount you can do right here. Which is fine. We don't have to force anything. Mario, what up, what up, what up, what up? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Dude, why even bother with TikTok? It's killing you. No, it's a very powerful platform. It is very powerful. Like, I'll get an average. It'll go up to 400 plus viewers there. Like, just then I was at like nearly 400. But I just have to be PG. I can't say, well, other people can't say the N-word and stuff. Kelvin, what up, my brother? All right, what's a 30 doing here? 30's rejecting. 1 hour's doing that. Yep, nothing super clear just yet. Would love a break above or a break below at this point, because within this range now, it's kind of the range of destiny. All right, I think it's fair to say that this is kind of like the range of destiny. Death from kind of here to here is kind of the death range almost. I don't like to be chopped up. There's nothing worse than entering a trade and it just bounces around your entry point, right? Afternoon trades, meow. What up, what up, what up? Is feminism still a problem? Unfortunately, it is. Sorry. Why'd you turn off your TikTok stream? Because that song that I played said bad words and I'll get banned for that. So I tried to beat TikTok to the punch. I tried to beat TikTok to the punch. Started from the bottom, now we're here. But yeah, the reason why I played that song and why I said that is like I've found success with trading to such a degree that I've been able to quit my job. And 2-3 years ago, it was all a dream. I actually watched some podcasts back. So I did some podcasts that were unrelated to trading maybe 2-3 years ago. And there was 3 different podcasts at the end of it. They said, oh, what's for you for the coming years and stuff like that. And I was just getting into trading. I was like, you know, I've been really going hard at this trading thing. Like I can really see it becoming part of my future. And it really, at that point, I knew nothing. I was still fresh in the game. But I was already putting it out there into existence. On a public podcast, I was saying, trading is my thing. As an amateur, because I had already committed in my head, there is no plan B. Like Raja says, the train has already left. There's no going back now. And then you fast forward and you're like, oh my God, I fucking did it. What the hell, bro? Turns out when you set a goal and you habitually, daily do the things to get you closer to the goal, you actually achieve it. Turns out that's how the equation works. There's no cheat code. There's no, what's the secret? It's literally just set the goal, set the daily habits that align with the goal, remove distractions and negativity. That's a big part of it. You need to cut vices. You need to kill desire and vices. Like, you got to understand that all your vices, and my vice is going to be different to yours, but they're like, if you can visually imagine it, they're kind of like covered by like this mist of desire, and you kind of get drawn to the desire. The mist, like, it mesmerizes you. The mist kind of sucks you in. And at the center of that is like this soulless kind of act, which is a vice for you. It's like it feeds your addiction almost. And then when you partake in that act, the desire sucked you in, you partook in the soulless act of your vice, that brings the frequency down and then it sets you back. So it should be a huge component and part of your life to remove that. It's going to slow you down so much. Every time you act upon your vice, your frequency comes down, you take a few steps back, and then you've got to build back up again. So, brothers, set the goal, set daily habits that align with the goal, remove vices, and you can't lose. I truly believe that. It's really the equation. And the interesting thing after that is once you do that and you start to clear your mind of, you got no more addictions, you got no more vices, you're not such a sucker for a vice, your mind clears up, and then there's like, it becomes very clear like what you need to be doing in life. Like it becomes very evident, oh, I need to, like your conscience kind of tells you, you kind of all tapped into the same message. And people think, oh, I don't have any vices. Bro, a vice can literally be just sitting on the couch watching TV and just wasting your life away. Like it doesn't need to be anything like doing drugs or, you know, porn or sex. Like it can be literally just wasting your life away. Like that's what most people's vices are. They just sit on the couch and literally waste life. Whenever you're doing nothing, you are wasting life. You are wasting life. How do you think God feels about that? He puts you on this earth and you're just wasting it? Motherfucker. But here's the thing, Mo. Like we get so beat down in life and become such bitches, bro. Most people just become such bitches because you get beat down by life. Like you fail multiple times. So then you just become a bitch. You gotta unbitch, bro. You really gotta unbitch. And the only way to do that is build self-respect and the only way to build self-respect is by saying you're going to do a thing and doing it. And it has to be a difficult thing. You got to trust your word again. You got to learn to trust your word again. Because no one trusts their word, bro. Why would you? Every time you've said something in the past, you never stuck to it. Right? So you got to start trusting your word. I'm going to do this difficult thing and I'm actually going to do it. What does that do? It levels you up. Level up. Every day you just keep stacking it up. I don't know, that's my philosophy. I seen one of them grows. Consistent commitment, immediate imperfection action. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the end part. Imperfection action. Doesn't need to be perfect. Beautiful. A lot of people fucking get stuck up on the idea that something they're going to do something has to be perfect. Oh my God, it has to be perfect. Bro, what the fuck? No, it doesn't. It's never going to be. You're going to fail a bunch. It's going to be dog shit. And then you learn and you get better and you just keep going like that. The idea of perfect cripples people 100%. Oh, it has to be perfect. Okay, bro. Been hitting the gym more since being here. Yeah, nice, CJ. Huge, man. If you can just wake up in the morning, go straight to the gym early as fuck, you immediately like, because man, you're, as human beings, I think we're the most negative in the morning. What's the first thought when you wake up with your alarm? Fuck, I don't want to get up. That's the negativity. What if it's just like, I get up, I just have to. And then what do? You do something hard and you just keep beating that, like that voice. You keep beating it up. And I know this is kind of like, seems like it's cringe, kind of generic shit, but it's not. It's just the truth, bro. I'm not trying to be cringe or generic. It's just the truth, bro. People need to read my dopamine dependence rules. Yep. We should do a webinar on that, Pez. So we're still in this range on the 30. Small change accumulates. Yes, sir. Study, bro. You're short of 10. Ariel, what up, what up, what up? What's your routine, Dan? Since no BD job? It's pretty similar to what it already was. Early wake up, straight to the gym. Now it's a lot of content creation, and then we do the stream in the morning. So my morning is, it's an early wake up, the gym, come back, do the Asia stream, make content, deal with guys in the community. Then I have to have a midday walk. I have to get out of the house midday, because if I sit indoors too long, negative thoughts can start to come in a little bit. So I need to break the, like, snap the shit from potentially coming in, go for a walk, get some sun, come back, do more work, set up for the New York stream, the London stream, make more content, chat with the guys in the Discord, figure out ways, who needs help, what can I do to better something else, and just, yeah, it's the same damn repeat. But it's all positive shit. It's all stuff that's helping myself, my future, and then others. It's all positive stuff. I'm an island boy. What up, Joel? Big Nate dog. What happened to TikTok? Yeah, I shut TikTok down because I played a song that said the N-word. And I quickly beat them to it because they'll definitely ban me for that. Excellent, dude. Yeah, thank you, brother. For sure, man. Oh, what do you mean? This pic? This is me. Didn't you guys know this is me? Yeah, maybe I really got to figure out how to get like these kind of eyes and stuff. And then ready? So, yeah. Yeah, diet's sharp as an arrow, bro. Diet's sharp as an arrow. Diet has to be on point, otherwise. Here's the thing, man. If I let one thing slip, everything slips. It's that simple. And you might be like, some people might be like, that's too strict. I'm like, maybe, but I know how I feel when I'm strict with life, as opposed to how I feel when I'm loose with life. When I'm strict with every department, I feel immaculate. So I'll just keep it strict as hell. Wow, we're really getting poked in the schlong here with London. There's no volume here. Yeah, I'll see if it can gravitate to one of these points of interest. Now you look better. Yes! Gotta start look maxing. Yeah, bro, I gotta start looks maxing. I've got to start looking at it. What up, Chris? It's still... Can you do a simulation session? Yeah, I might do one in the free Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord. There's a link there it's attached in the chat. You know, I might do a simulation session with the group for the free Discord soon. You know, at the moment they're all in the actual mentorship side of things, but good idea. Well, I wanted to ask, do you understand when you resign, you actually believe Forex will play a big role in your life? Then you're 9 to 5, because I am at the edge myself of resigning. Ah, I got what you say. Here's the thing, man. I don't entirely know, and I didn't entirely know. But And I was saying this before, when I'm cleaned up my life, which I have in the last year, and my mind's super clear, I got a really good pulse on my intuition and my conscience, and the calling of my conscience. You can call it God, you can call it whatever it is, and it was screaming that it's time to quit. It's time to move on. Obviously, I know I have the ability to withdraw money out of the markets, but overall, my mind, my conscience, everything was screaming that it was a time, and I didn't even plan it. It happened in like a day or two. I was like, I gotta quit. I have to quit. I need to go all in on trading, community, and content creation, and just a life that I desire. So I just did it. Because I knew if I think about it a lot, there's never going to be a clear answer. You know what I mean? There's never going to be a clear answer. So I just did it. Because I'm an island boy. Yeah, we'll see. I'll hang out here for a bit. It looks kind of shit, man. Thought we might get something here in Asia. I mean, London. Kindly see gold. I am kindly seeing gold. Anyone got any analysis? Throw it in the Discord. Oh, look at Noah. Noah's always taking trades over here. Big trades. Okay, so you're going to buy over here, anticipating it to move up to here. Raja took an impulse sell in the previous 30 and managed. Where's the previous 30? Oh. Yeah, nice. Raja Banks. Yeah, as we approach to the end of the week, it's the last day of the month. We've got Red Folder news coming up tonight and tomorrow. And the next 3 days are big high impact news events. All right, so we've got a lot of shit coming up. And you typically will see this type of behavior in the markets with these type of conditions. With this like, you know, economical scenario. Let's have a look at what NQ's doing. Is NQ presenting any opportunities? Oh wow. Damn. That would have nearly been a good setup if it didn't wick down enough here though. Nah, actually I wouldn't have taken that. Nah. It can play out sometimes, but in the Beninging. What up, what up, what up? Please listen to Santa's. Got anything good in Asia? Yeah, caught 2 nice trades in Asia. Oh, Nikki, yeah. We caught this buy position here. Type 2, beautiful setup. Kind of waiting for price to react off this range. You know, came down, showed weakening here, then this candle engulfed. This next candle wicked down. Had a buy stop sitting there and rode it up. And then actually the same setup, but occurred on the bottom end. My overall bias was actually bearish. So when this happened here, another type 2, this candle wicked up. I had a sell stop sitting there, wrote it down a bit. Only got like 11 pips, really small lot size, but it was quite nice. So caught 2 little bangers there in London, in Asia. Oh, Asia. That's true, because given the answer you gave now, my intuition is screaming resign, because as we speak, I am profitable. Just that my 9 to 5 is holding back. Right? Yeah, beautiful, man. Like, obviously, you need to be realistic as well. Like, you know, I've taken massive risks in my life overall many times, and a lot of the time it hadn't worked out. You know, similar to this, but I'd done it prematurely in the sense that I wasn't sure that I would be able to make it. I had a pretty good idea that I would make it here with trading. Like, I already proved to myself I have the ability to withdraw money on a consistent basis. So make sure like you know that, but yeah, if your intuition's screaming at you, man, what's the worst that's going to happen? You know what I mean? Oh, I guess it didn't work out, and then it probably will in like 6 months if I just go back. You know, I'm definitely under this range here now. I kind of was saying that there's clearly like this range here. You can see where a lot of these candles had. This is like a mid-range where we've got a lot of rejections off. And now we're broken below and we're kind of dancing below that range. And then obviously the next range is down here. Right. In the mentorship, we break it down in the zones and ranges module. Pretty obvious. No volume, but yeah, no volume. Yeah, that's true, CJ. Like if you had a family and stuff and you were looking to take a big risk, you've obviously got a lot more to take into consideration, but it can still be done. You just need a bit more security, that's all. But that could be a huge motivating factor as well. That's like the biggest motivation for me is like my future family. I got no girlfriend, no kids. But I have like a vision in my head of the future family. That's what it's all for. It's not really for me. You dating? No, not at all. I don't even know what a girl is, to be honest. At this point. Yeah, but you're certificate. Bro, I think I need to do it, man. I think I need to do it. Imagine a little kitten on the stream. Meow. What indicator does the bridge have? Damn, it's orange. The bridge is orange. Sorange. Sorange. I rhymed with orange. Sorange. Sorange? Alright, let's see if this wants to break through here. That'll be a break. That'll be a 1 hour breakout. Oh no, it won't, sorry. It's going to go down. How do you know, Smokey? Are you going to bet on it? I need live proof that you're willing to bet your entire house on it. Yeah, no, I'd still need a bit of support to form up here, Chess. Source trust, yeah, nice. Very nice. I shorted, of course you did. There's no better time to short than when the market's impulsively moving up. What trade did you take, CJ? You must have taken a sell down here somewhere. Duke, this is called Bullinox. It's a prop firm. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Bullinox, like. Oh, that one you put in the Discord? No, nice. Oh, analysis page is back. Sweet. Maybe it was always there, I was just blind. Yeah, no, you would... Yeah, I see. Cool, good stuff. Duke, I already answered that. Isaac, I don't participate in any of that type of shit. Come to Greece, get married with a girl. I will meet with you, a good one. I mean, or family. Bro, sounds like you're gonna murder me. But sounds good. So what's it doing on Forex? There's a level here on Forex. $30 seconds to break above. What's the range? So you gotta, there's like, in situations like this, right, where the market's moving up and you're like, I'm looking for a break above this range, you've got to understand the difference between a breakout and then like an extended breakout, where you get like an extended period of green that breaks out. And then you have to ask yourself logically, what's the probability? So we moved up 110 pips, just green. You know, what's the probability we're going to keep going past a very key resistance point, green? Or does it need to create a bit of red first? A bit of stability in the market and then push up. So here's the thing, this is where we could get in trouble, which I don't know if it's the hottest trade, because if I say, okay, I want a small body red candle to be printed here outside of this range, I would actually want it to look like, I would actually want a candle to look like this. Check this out, this is really important. I would actually want a red candle to have a bit of weight to it, not too small. I would really want it to be like, you know, something like that even, and look basically exactly like that. But then what does that do? When the 30-minute and 1 hour close, it's actually closing here, meaning that it doesn't close above this 15 level here. And also there's a 30 level there. So the 30 will fail to break out as well. The 30 will close around there, and so will the 1 hour. So it's not a breakout in the higher time frames technically. All right, so it's not going to look, it's not good. Yeah, so with that being said, guys, I honestly might call it there. I might hang out a little bit. Something I would be maybe interested in is if something like this happens. All right, we get a bit of a type 2 on the way down here, pulls back, fills some of the range. This will be definitely something I'll be looking out for off stream. Pulls something like this, and then we take a type 2 on the way back up and take a buy around there. I think that's going to make more sense, because what I just described here is what I need to see and what that's going to mean on the higher time frames. All right. But awesome, you guys. Red folder news. Man, you don't need to trade today as well. Remember, you don't have to trade today. It's all good. Be careful out here, and I'll catch up with you guys on stream tomorrow, you guys. Love yous. Love yous.